Welcome back to the channel, Coin Lovers. If you are new here, this is the world of rare and valuable US coins, where hidden treasures can turn ordinary pocket change into unbelievable wealth. Today, we are talking about an incredible United States of America $quarter D mint mark coin featuring the famous words, "In God We Trust," and "E Pluribus Unum." This amazing American copper coin has shocked collectors across the world, because some rare versions are selling for unbelievable prices in today's market. Many people still use these coins every day without realizing they could be holding a rare collectible worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. That's why coin hunters and collectors are searching everywhere for these valuable $quarter coins right now. In today's video, you will discover the rare details that make this coin valuable, important mint eras and D mint mark varieties, why collectors are paying huge money for certain $quarter, and how to identify these rare USA coins in your own collection. Whether you are a beginner coin collector or a longtime treasure hunter, this video is packed with exciting information you do not want to miss. So grab your coins, sit back, and watch until the end, because the next valuable $quarter could already be in your pocket. The 1976 bicentennial quarter is one of the most recognizable and collectible coins in the United States. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary quarter, but some rare versions of this historic coin have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars. Many people still have these coins hidden in drawers, piggy banks, or old collections without realizing their true value. This special quarter was created to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence. Instead of the normal single date found on regular quarters, this coin features the dual date, 1776-1976, to honor the bicentennial of the United States. The design was released in 1975 and 1976, making it one of the most memorable coins in modern American history. The front of the coin still shows George Washington, but the reverse side is completely different from regular quarters. It features a colonial drummer boy holding a drum and torch surrounded by stars. This unique design instantly makes the bicentennial quarter stand out from ordinary coins. Although millions of these quarters were produced, not all of them are equal in value. Certain rare varieties are highly sought after by collectors. Coins with minting errors, silver content, or exceptional condition can be worth far more than face value. One important detail to check is the mint mark. Bicentennial quarters were produced in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins with a D mint mark were made in Denver, while coins with an S mint mark were struck in San Francisco. Some San Francisco coins were made with 40% silver specifically for collectors, making them more valuable than regular circulation coins. Condition also plays a huge role in determining value. A shiny, uncirculated bicentennial quarter with sharp details and no visible damage can command a premium price. Professional grading services often assign grades such as MS65 or higher, and coins in these top grades are especially desirable. Another major factor is mint errors. Some bicentennial quarters feature rare minting mistakes, including doubled dies, off-center strikes, and filled mint marks. These unusual errors make coins unique and increase their value dramatically. Error coin collectors are always searching for rare examples that stand out from the millions of normal quarters. In recent years, some rare bicentennial quarters have sold for impressive amounts at auctions. High-grade silver examples and rare error coins have attracted strong interest from collectors across the country. This has turned the bicentennial quarter into more than just pocket change. It has become a true collectible treasure. If you own a 1976 quarter, it is worth taking a closer look. Examine the mint mark, check the condition carefully, and look for unusual features or errors. A simple quarter sitting unnoticed in your home could potentially be worth far more than 25 cents. Coin collecting continues to grow in popularity because people love the excitement of discovering hidden treasures in everyday change. The bicentennial quarter is a perfect example of how history and value can come together in one small coin. Before spending any old quarter, make sure to inspect it carefully. You never know when a rare and valuable coin could be hiding right in your pocket. Looking 1991p Washington quarter could actually be worth far more than 25 cents. Most people ignore these coins every single day, but collectors know that certain rare quarters from 1991 can become valuable treasures depending on their condition, mint errors, and rarity. The coin we are talking about today is the 1991p Washington quarter dollar. The P mint mark means this coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Millions of these quarters were made for circulation, which is why they still appear in everyday change even today. But while most are common, a few rare examples stand out and can sell for impressive amounts of money. The Washington Quarter series has a long and important history in the United States. The design first appeared in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Since then, the quarter has become one of the most recognized coins in American history. On the front of the 1991p quarter, you will see the portrait of George Washington facing left. Around the image are the famous words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1991. Just beside Washington's ponytail is the small P mint mark showing it was struck in Philadelphia. The reverse side of the coin features a powerful eagle with its wings spread wide. Beneath the eagle are olive branches, symbolizing peace and strength. Around the edges you can read United States of America and quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin may not seem rare at all. However, collectors pay close attention to condition and minting mistakes. That is where the real value begins. One of the most important things collectors look for is coin grade. A 1991p quarter in heavily circulated condition is usually worth only face value. But if the coin remains in mint state condition, with strong luster and sharp details, its value can increase dramatically. High-grade examples certified by professional grading companies have sold for much higher prices than ordinary quarters. Another thing that makes certain 1991p quarters valuable is mint errors. These mistakes happen during the coin production process and can make a coin extremely collectible. Some known quarter errors include doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and die cracks. A double die error can cause letters or numbers on the coin to appear doubled. Collectors love these unusual mistakes because they are difficult to find and very unique. If your 1991p quarter shows strong doubling in the lettering or date, it may be worth getting professionally examined. Off-center strike errors are also exciting. These happen when the coin is not perfectly aligned during striking, causing part of the design to be missing. Depending on how dramatic the error is, collectors may pay hundreds of dollars for these rare pieces. Some 1991 quarters also display die cracks or cud errors. These happen when the coin die becomes damaged over time. Such features may look unusual, but error collectors often search specifically for coins like these. Now here is something many people do not realize. Even without major errors, a 1991p quarter with exceptional condition can still be valuable. Coins graded MS67 or higher are very difficult to find because quarters from circulation often become scratched or damaged quickly. That means if you discover a 1991p quarter with brilliant shine, no wear, and strong details, you could be holding a premium collectible coin. Coin collecting has become increasingly popular because people enjoy the thrill of discovering hidden treasures in ordinary pocket change. Many collectors search through rolls of quarters from banks hopping to find rare dates, errors, or high-grade examples. The exciting part is that valuable coins are sometimes still found in circulation today. That means a rare quarter could be sitting in a cash register, piggy bank, or old coin jar right now waiting to be discovered. If you own a 1991p Washington quarter, take a closer look before spending it. Check the mint mark carefully. Examine the coin under bright light. Look for doubling, unusual marks, off-center designs, or strong mint luster. You never know when one simple quarter could turn into an important collectible worth much more than face value. Collectors around the world continue searching for rare Washington quarters because every coin tells a story. Some represent history, while others become valuable because of rare mistakes made during production. And that is exactly why coins like the 1991 P quarter continue attracting attention from both beginner and experienced collectors alike. So next time you receive change at a store, do not ignore your quarters. One small coin could become your next great discovery. Today we are talking about the 1988 D Washington quarter dollar, a coin that many Americans still find in circulation. The D Mint mark means this quarter was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the major coin-producing facilities in the United States. At first glance, the 1988 D quarter may look ordinary, but some rare examples with mint errors or exceptional condition have become highly collectible in the coin market. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Since then, the design has remained one of the most famous in American coin history. On the front side of the 1988 D quarter, you will see George Washington's portrait facing left. Above his head is the word Liberty, while the phrase "In God We Trust" appears beside him. The date 1988 is displayed at the bottom, and near the ponytail is the important D Mint mark. The reverse side of the coin features a bald eagle with its wings spread wide. Under the eagle are olive branches representing peace and strength. Around the outer edge are the words United States of America and quarter dollar. Millions of 1988 D quarters were made, but collectors are always searching for the rarest examples. What makes one quarter valuable, while another is only worth 25 cents, usually comes down to condition, rarity, and mint errors. Condition is extremely important in coin collecting. A quarter that has been heavily used in circulation may only be worth face value, but if you find a coin with sharp details, brilliant luster, and almost no scratches, collectors may pay much higher prices for it. Professional grading companies use a grading scale to determine condition. Coins graded MS65, MS66, or higher are especially desirable. Finding a 1988 D quarter in near-perfect condition is difficult because most coins from that time were used heavily in everyday commerce. Now let's talk about the exciting part, mint errors. Minting mistakes happen during the production process, and these errors can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Some 1988 D quarters have been discovered with double die errors, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks. A double die error happens when the design is accidentally stamped more than once slightly out of alignment. This can create visible doubling in the date, lettering, or other parts of the coin. Error collectors love these unusual pieces because every error coin is different. Off-center strikes are another valuable mistake. These happen when the coin blank is not properly aligned during minting. Part of the design may appear missing, making the coin look unusual and highly collectible. Die cracks are also important to collectors. These raised lines appear when the coin die becomes damaged during production. While some people think these marks are damage, experienced collectors know they can increase value. Another thing to look for is strong original mint luster. Many valuable 1988 D quarters still shine brightly because they were never heavily circulated. Coins with clean surfaces and attractive eye appeal are always in demand. Some rare high-grade 1988 D quarters have sold for impressive amounts at auctions, especially when combined with unusual mint errors. That is why collectors continue checking rolls of quarters from banks hopping to discover hidden treasures. The amazing thing about coin collecting is that valuable coins can still be found in everyday pocket change. Many people unknowingly spend collectible quarters because they never take the time to inspect them closely. If you have a 1988 D Washington quarter, it may be worth examining carefully. Use bright light or a magnifying glass to check for doubling, unusual marks, strong detail, or signs of an error. Remember, not every 1988 D quarter is rare, but the right combination of condition and error can make one extremely collectible. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby. For many people, it is a treasure hunt filled with history, mystery, and the excitement of discovery. Every old coin has a story, and sometimes that story comes with real value. So before you spend your next quarter, take a closer look. That ordinary-looking 1988 D Washington quarter could turn out to be a hidden collectible worth much more than you ever expected. And who knows, your next rare coin discovery could already be sitting in your pocket right now. The 1985 P Washington quarter dollar. Most people think this coin is ordinary because millions were made, but some rare examples have surprised collectors with impressive values. Depending on the condition and possible mint errors, one of these quarters could be worth far more than just 25 cents. The coin we are talking about today is the 1985 P Washington quarter. The P mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. By the 1980s, the Philadelphia Mint had already become one of the busiest coin-producing facilities in the United States, creating millions of quarters for circulation every year. Even though these coins were common in everyday use, collectors today still search for rare and valuable examples from 1985 because hidden treasures can still be found in circulation. The Washington Quarter series first began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Over the decades, the quarter became one of the most recognized American coins ever produced. On the front side of the 1985 P quarter, you will see the famous portrait of George Washington facing left. Above his head is the word Liberty, while the phrase "In God We Trust" appears beside him. At the bottom is the date, 1985, and near Washington's ponytail is the small P mint mark. The reverse side features the classic eagle design with wings spread wide. Under the eagle are olive branches representing peace and strength. Around the outer edge you can read United States of America and quarter dollar. At first glance, this quarter may not look valuable. However, experienced collectors know that the real value often depends on condition, rarity, and mint errors. Condition is one of the biggest factors in determining value. Most 1985 P quarters were heavily circulated, meaning they became scratched, worn, and damaged over time. But coins that remain in mint state condition with strong shine and crisp details can become much more desirable. Professional grading companies examine coins carefully and assign grades based on their condition. High-grade examples such as MS66 or MS67 are much harder to find because most quarters from 1985 were used extensively in circulation. Now let's talk about one of the most exciting parts of coin collecting, mint errors. Mint errors happen during the production process and can transform a normal quarter into a rare collectible. Some 1985 P quarters have been discovered with double die errors, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, or other unusual minting mistakes. A double die error can cause letters or numbers on the coin to appear doubled. This is one of the most popular types of errors among collectors because the doubling can often be seen with magnification. Off-center strike errors happen when the coin blank is not properly positioned during striking. This can result in part of the design being cut off or missing entirely. The more dramatic the error, the more collectors may be willing to pay. Another interesting feature collectors search for is die cracks. These raised lines form when the minting die begins to crack from heavy use. Some error collectors specifically hunt for quarters with noticeable die cracks because each one is unique. Coins with original mint luster are also highly prized. A bright, shiny 1985 P quarter that looks almost brand new can attract strong interest from collectors. Over the years, certain rare 1985 P quarters have sold for hundreds of dollars, especially when they combine high grade with mint errors. This is why many collectors continue searching through bank rolls and pocket change, hopping to discover hidden gems. The amazing part about coin collecting is that valuable coins are sometimes hiding in places nobody expects. Old jars, family collections, cash drawers, and even everyday change can contain rare coins waiting to be discovered. If you own a 1985 P Washington quarter, do not spend it too quickly. Examine the coin carefully under good lighting. Look for strong details, unusual markings, doubling, or signs of an error. Remember, not every quarter is valuable, but the right coin in the right condition can become a true collector's item. Coin collecting is not only about money, it is also about history, discovery, and the excitement of finding something special in ordinary places. So next time you receive change from a store, take a closer look at your quarters. That simple 1985 P Washington quarter could turn out to be a hidden treasure worth far more than its face value. And your next valuable coin discovery may already be sitting in your pocket right now.